Alright guys, so if you're familiar with me on my channel by now, you'll know that I usually have the blue LED lights in the background, but when it's diss track season, you know your boy's gonna have to put on a red thing because we're gonna get deep, and the sunglasses are gonna have to come on for the time being because this one is gonna get hot, and when it's hot, I have to put on the shades. Do you get it? Do you know what I'm saying? There's too much light in it, there's too much heat, right? Guys, look, it's ironic, I'm wearing a jumper as well, which is supposed to be hot, but anyways, besides that, I had to do my homework on this, man. I had to really do my homework on this, right? Because I was like, okay, what's going on with all this Knox Hill stuff? And then you got DOTTA dropping diss tracks on everyone now, calling out all the YouTube reactors that do rapping and whatnot. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? I was told, I was trying to eat my lunch. Broski came up to me and said, oh yeah, you know Dylan's going to be beefing Ryan in the playground at 3:20, and that apparently it's going to be a Mazza, be there, be square type thing. I was like, okay, I can't miss beef. As soon as the bell ends, I'm right there on the playground. Teachers haven't clocked it. Everyone's gathered around. I'm thinking, what's going on? Everyone's huddled around in a circle. I see Knox and I see Ren, and I see freaking what's his name, DOTTA in the middle. I'm thinking, what's this all about? So I had to go ask around, and I was like, where did this start? How did this begin? All of this stuff. What's the context? So apparently I did a little bit of homework. DOTTA's been cussing bare YouTube reactors and that do rapping for some reason. I guess and he calls himself the boogeyman, I guess because he's trying to upset big names or not. He's coming at he's shooting at these big dogs. Okay, fair enough. You know, a guy's gonna try and get his come up. Fine. He drops Crown, which is a diss on Knox Hill. Apparently Knox didn't respond to that. Because apparently Knox was like, look, you're not worth my time and that. So I was like, alright, okay, alright, Knox, I see you, bro, with your 1 million subscribers, and I see you, Ren, too. So then obviously, I think Ren goes back and forth in the comment sections with after that, which causes now, and then he's like, okay, let's go back and forth, right? So then obviously, DOTTA's like drops his new thing, which I'm gonna react to now, which is called Kingdom Come, and this is on Ren. So this is in retaliation to Ren getting involved in the Knox Hill beef. Long story short, now this is where we are in the storyline. Obviously, Ren has dropped his tune, his diss back on DOTTA, which I have reacted to. So I already know the response to this. But I'll be interested to see what caused it. And I guess I'm about to find out now. We're excited for this reaction. You want to see JayFlex, the student of the game. I'm just a student here. I'm the young buck in the scene. I know a lot of you guys know these other reactors. I'm the newcomer here. I just want to know the context, okay? Bring me in. I'm about to bring myself in. I'm gonna try to at least. Glass is gonna come on. And guys, let's strap in and get ready for a very interesting reaction. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it already, but let's see how JayFlex takes this one. And that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go!
One take.
Beat sounds hard.
Okay.
One take as well. Coming for Rens, one take thing. Stealing his flow.
I said I'm different. If I said it, I meant it. If you had common sense, what this nigga must have spent it. The universe is probably feeling generous to send me this brand new meal. Yeah. Let's not pretend that trends ain't why you win. Can't be the pen cause him doping to them. The mind style probably never changed from. You make a song called Murderer. On this one I became one. I'm the king of this dissonance.
And then the beat drops when he slapped that bar. Okay, Broski said, let me drop the first heavy punchline on the beat drop. He said, you made a song called Murderer, and now this is when I became one. He's flipping Ren's own thing against him. Okay, I like what he's doing there. He's coming in swinging. Fair enough. All right. Everyone's going, whoa. You know what I'm saying? We're in the playground. Teacher still ain't clocked it. We're all in the playground going, whoa. All right. Broski's taking this seriously. Ren's here like, all right, you swing first. He's swinging now. Okay, he's swinging. So, all right. He's used it against him. Fair enough. That's a solid bar. All right.
A song called Murderer. On this one I became one. I'm the king of this dissing and instigation. Since you make pain music, I give you this inspiration.
Okay.
Give this nigga flashbacks of hospital visits. The price of life is whatever it costs you to finish.
He's trying to say he's gonna give you flashbacks of hospital visits because we know Ren's been in a hospital because of his illness, and he's had a couple of tunes where he's either wearing a hospital gown or he's been in a hospital for Violet's Tale, you know the sorts. So in terms of that one there, okay. He's trying to say, Ren, you're gonna go back to the hospital. All right.
Since you make pain music, I give you this inspiration. Get this nigga flashbacks of hospital visits. The price of life is whatever it costs you to finish. Oh, you a little puppy. I'm a big dog. Meaning it don't hurt if I get bit, dog. A million subs, I salute you doing well. That just means there's more people that's gonna see you take a L. They call me DOTTA. He knows.
You know do you know what it is about that? Right? When you know how this is going to end, that bar won't slap as hard. Like, he's saying, like, you know, this is going to be time you're going to take an L. But, like, the general consensus from what I've been seeing, maybe that's because maybe people are a bit biased, maybe some of that. But at least I think objectively, you can say Ren, with the tune he dropped. I mean, I haven't heard the whole thing yet, but he's saying, look, all I'm saying, he's talking right now, and everyone was saying he took an L, and he's trying to, in this one, he came in swinging, so it comes across like he's just talking here. Like, at least if we didn't know what Ren was about to drop, at least I would appreciate the confidence he has going in. Because Ren's in this playground situation, Ren's that guy that everyone's kind of like, yo, why are you challenging Ren? Like, Ren's known for his thing, and we got the new guy on the block, the new kid. He's like, no, I ain't having it. I'm coming for your big dogs. I'm trying to show you that I'm the man on the block. And everyone's like, all right, we hear you, but let's see if you're gonna walk the walk. And so far he's talking, but obviously I'm waiting to see the bars that he's gonna really drop in this. That's gonna make me go, okay, he's walking it. I like the one that he did at the beginning with the murder one, and he's talking about he's gonna give flashbacks, he's gonna bring in the pain, because so far he's talking, he's had a couple swings in there. Let's see if he keeps it up.
Go to war with stars as you offer a kilo rent.
Let me go back.
Doing well, that just means there's more people that's gonna see you take a L.
Okay.
They call me
Rent here, million subs.
He know them. I go to war with stars as you offer a kilo rent. Oh yeah, you high rent. Oh, you ain't scared when you tried to. But realize, fool, that brave niggas died too.
Okay.
I eat rappers like a cannibal though. Turn ran into a rug, now that's an animal flow. Shit.
Okay.
If you was me, then I probably would have lost this pro wrestling. This the biggest body I done caught.
Okay, alright, I see you, DOTTA. I don't think I don't see you. He's trying to say you're turning Ren into a rug. Animal flow. How you're gonna turn an animal into a rug? Is that what they call a double entendre right there? Two meanings to that rug. I mean, two meanings to that animal flow, and then animal being linked to the rug, and animal being linked in with his tune. But yeah, I like that bar. So far, that's probably the best bar I've heard so far.
Then I probably would have lost this pro wrestling. This the biggest body I done caught. Gotta give this nigga credit. He ain't scared that he would get it. But I bet it's gonna be the next time that he needs some medics. I said my flow was like sugar to diabetics. The flows up, he froze up quicker than cryogenics. And since you niggas say that Ren had
the flows up, he froze up. That's cryogenics. Look, that's a bar, man. I know about the cryogenics thing because I used to be on a proper athlete thing. I was doing all sorts and doing all the ice bath, all of that stuff, freezing myself, stepping in fridges, all of that. So, all right, he's trying to say he froze up like you freezing cryogenics. Okay. That's a bar.
Froze up, he froze up quicker than cryogenics.
And I like the way he said it.
Niggas say that Ren has skills, and he from Wales. When I flood him, pray that Ren has skills. It's for the culture. And for the
okay, that's a bar. That is a bar. He's trying to say from, because Ren is from Wales, and he's trying to say the homophone of Wales, how he's from Wales, and they actually got the Wales, and he's saying linking up with gills. But then, I fact-checked it, and someone made it apparent in the comment section that whales don't actually have gills, so that bar, it basically flopped. But we get what he was trying to do. Basically, he threw in that haymaker and he missed. We all thought he was going to hit, but he missed that one, do you know what I'm saying? Because that would have been a nice bar if Wales actually did have gills, and because he's from Wales. So I like how he tries to link it in there. And he was also trying to say that he's going to flood him as well. So let's hope he can survive the flood with the gills, because fishes need gills to survive on the water, all of that stuff. So that bar was intricate. It's just a shame that Wales don't actually have gills. And you know what's funny? Because I know there was that one guy in the comments going, well, actually, Wales don't actually have gills. Like, so you got that wrong. I was like, I hear it. You know what? He's right. But we get what he was trying to do with that one. And that would have been a nice bar if Wales did actually have gills. But they don't. So, yeah.
Froze up quicker than cryogenics. Yeah. And since you niggas say that Ren has skills and he from Wales, when I flood him, pray that Ren has skills. It's for the culture. And for the ones that really rap dope, bane in your existence, bring a bat and get your back broke. Yeah. Seen all the weird ass movements and thought that's coke. It ain't about.
That's some of those weird ass movements. I thought that's coke. I like how he delivered that one. Weird ass movements. That's coke, because he's trying to say that, well, Ren's a druggie and he moves weird like he's a crackhead or he's a cokehead. You know these cokeheads on the roads, he's moving all weird and that. Okay, I like what he did with that one.
Get you broke. Yeah. Seen all the weird ass movements and thought that's coke. It ain't about a pimp talking when the max spoke. Classic dope beats, nigga, I ripped them. Can't talk about bars when you too skinny to lift them. They always trying to say.
See, this is what I mean with haymakers that you think hit hard but they're missing. Like, trying to say Ren's too skinny to lift bars. He's talking about bars, he can't even lift them. I like what he's doing with it, but Ren's been in the gym and he can lift. He is on the smaller side, but I think, don't underestimate, I think Broski can lift, man. He's strong. I must have saw a shot of him lifting 100 kg on a bench. Now, don't butcher me. I could have got that wrong, but what he was benching looked like 100 kg, unless I might have saw it or something. But Ren, by the looks of it, and obviously in Murderer, he was, you know, he was swinging. You can tell he's in shape. So Broski be going gym. So I get what he's trying to say. He's skinny. You don't look like he can lift, whatever. But Broski can actually lift, from what I've seen. Are we gonna give him that? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna give him that. I don't know. Am I being biased? Like, I don't think I'm being biased. I'm just trying to be objective. You know, if the bar slaps, it slaps. And obviously, he's trying to say he can't lift it. I'm telling to say you can't. Your bars ain't making sense right now. We're talking about bars. Anyway, let me let the video play.
Can't talk about bars when you too skinny to lift them. They always trying to say my flow isn't fast. Like they don't know that haymakers is slower than jabs.
Okay.
And if you rap better, then let's hear it. No instruments. I play with guitars like Jeff Jarrett. And
okay, he's like, cut the instruments out the way, bro. Ren be on the guitar, you know, he be doing the acoustics. You know, Ren could do that. You know, I love it when Ren's on the guitar as well. Shout out to Ren. But he's trying to say, put the guitar to the side, bro. He's like, all right, look, we don't need no boxing glove. Let's fist to fist cuff this. Let's go bar for bar. Let's just swing, man. Who's going to survive this one? Right now, he's talking a lot. But is he walking the walk? That's what we want to know. And knowing what we do know, he didn't seem like he did.
Man, I was raised in the 405. When the homies had work, nigga, I sold those lines. Okay. 800 subs, a nigga feel platinum. Dropped on Knox and smacked him and got no reaction. And now the people is like, how is this happening? How'd he get here and who was that when I'm... Why did he flatten him? Ren should have had his gap when I'm over...
Yo, by the way, yeah, Broski's ad-libs are making me laugh. He's like, what's happening? He's like, what is happening? Like, Broski's got some funny ad-libs in there, and they add to the bravado, and I like it. It's kind of like that snarky kind of humor, but it's like, you know, trying to get at you, trying to prod and poke at you, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, yeah, I think at the time when he dropped Crown, the tune I'm going to react to later, if you guys want to see that, obviously, Nox hadn't replied until way later. And then he dropped his two things that buried him. So obviously, I know he's saying now that obviously, you know, what's happening, like Nox hasn't replied. So obviously, with the context of when he dropped this, that could have been a harder bar, because he's like, yeah, why is Nox ain't responding? But at the same time, he's trying to paint in a way as well. He's trying to say that Nox ain't going to respond to him because he's scared. But ultimately, you could also have that narrative of Nox ain't respond to you because you weren't worth his time. So, you know, I guess I like how he's trying to shift the narrative here. So if he's trying to paint it out that way, it would look mad. But coming from a guy who had like 800 subs at the time, I think people are going to more likely see it in the sense that Nox just can't be asked to respond. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to him being scared. But hey.
In America, shit, when I start attacking them, I'm doping up the dish you and still give you props. Say you is creative, that's just where it stops. Like why you jump up, taking knots for knocks. Now your numbers up, wall clocks, cuss.
Oh, now your numbers up, wall clocks, bar there, and he's trying to say you're getting Nox from Nox. I like how he used that homophone there again, Nox. Trying to say Nox is doing mad stuff with Ren. I guess they got a good relationship. He's trying to say they're doing that rainbow stuff, if you get what I'm trying to say. And then he's saying numbers up. What? As in he's another body. Body as in he's another body. He's going to get his notch count up. Or what are you trying to say? Body in the explicit manner, you know, your body, what's your body count, that type of sense. His body's going up with Knox and Ren, all of that stuff. Look, that was a solid one in there. That was a solid one. I'll give him that.
Preposterous shots that hit the esophagus. Where it stops. Like why you jump up taking knots for knocks. Now your numbers up. Wall clocks cuss. DOTTA preposterous shots that hit the esophagus. There's confidence and dominance in the skin of a rhinoceros. I saw that shine. Who talking about mine? I brought out nines, leaving all these chalk out lines. I said it's time.
I brought out lines, leaving all these chalk out lines. Ren's got a tune called Chalk Out Lines. The flow there was nice. Fair enough, my bro. Broski can rap, man. Like, as much as man say some of his, you know, things, his lines be kind of meaty, he's got some nice lines in there, man. He's actually decent. So I like how he used chalk out lines. He's gonna leave these chalk out lines. He's gonna drag you across the floor and leave these chalk out earth. All right. I
brought out nines, leaving all these chalk out lines. I said it's DOTTA, nigga. The fuck y'all thought? Hey, it don't matter who it is you talking about. Hey, it could be Ren, it could be Screw, it could be Knox, it could be Crip, nigga, it could be you. I'm telling you, everybody fucking with me.
Broski's shooting at everyone.
Nah, the God, nigga. Yeah. Gotta than God.
Okay. Is this about to end? Bruh. How's he letting that run for an extra minute, man? Bro, like I want to dislike this video right now, bro. I'm gonna dislike that video just because he did that, bro. I'm joking. I like that video. But guys, okay. He's got like this kind of refreshing, passionate feel aura to him, which does add, it complements this kind of battle rap type theme very well, because the way he's saying the bars is very kind of his tone and his bravado and how he says them is very old school. And that old schoolness is when you're really getting into that nitty gritty vibe. Everything was more nitty gritty back in the day. Like, not as many rules, not as softened up. Everyone was a bit more hard-headed. The culture was a lot more cutthroat back in the day before everything wanted to get prettied up. Everyone's getting all sensitive now. People used to say some hard-hitting lines back in the day. Now it's part of the culture. So he does a really good job at, like, really bringing back this nice nostalgic aura to it, man. And I'm here for it. The ad-libs are ad-libbing. Broski had some nice ad-libs that really added to the bravado, it added to the snarkiness, it added to the prodding he was trying to do at Ren. And ultimately, I guess he calls himself the boogeyman, right? Because he was coming at these big names, trying to upset people. And I like how he has that confidence and that braveness to shoot at these big dogs. Like he said, he's the big dog with this confidence. Now, obviously, with hindsight, you'll end up realizing, at least the consensus was that did Ren really take an L? Did Knox really take an L? No, it seems to be the inverse. Everyone's basically saying that he basically firmed L on this one. So obviously, with hindsight, it did come across, these bars just came across like he was talking the talk as opposed to walking the walk. And if you want to get, and obviously if you want to get very technical with his bars, like a lot of his bars, even though they sounded good, they sounded like they hit hard, in reality, they didn't do as much damage to Ren or to Knox as you thought. But ultimately, you gotta give the man props where it's due. The Broski can rap. He's not no joke man rapper. And I don't think Ren or Knox or the Gate came at him if they thought he was a joke man type rapper. They obviously saw some sort of, you know, they must have found some sort of respect in this brother and said, okay, let's give him a shot, let's give him a platform, let's boost this thing up. I'm sure the guy's got a lot more followers from since then, because everyone was saying that this brother, no one even knew who he was, and now everyone's kind of hearing about him through Ren and Knox. So shout out to them as well for even extending that olive branch through such a classical diss tracking session. So this is sick, man. This is great entertainment, and I'm very curious. I'll be very interested to see how DOTTA now uses this newfound like exposure to move forward in his career. Guys, look, we got a skedaddle, man. The teachers are coming. They're trying to break up this fight ASAP. I hope to see you guys around in the future. If you stay on the channel, turn on those notifications. And guys, with that being said, before we all get the tensions, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.